Habtoor, could we please have an umpire pony? Ground crew, could we please have somebody up to the commentary stand, please, from the ground crew? We have a broken board here. Ground crew. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Gantoot Racing and Polo Club for our second match here this afternoon in His Highness the President of the UAE Polo Cup 2023 between the UAE in the white shirts against Habtoor Wolves. And there you see it, the lineup of the two teams. His Highness Sheikh Maitha bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum playing at number 1. Antonio Hagi at 2. Teo Lacau and Tommy Beresford. I'll come back to Habtoor in a minute. It was already into play and we're off again. Just had a slight delay. Little technical issue, but it is going to be left there for Tolly. Tolly drives, now he lost it, high ball up the front door there, looking for Habtoor, but it's Kieran on trying to get onto it. But Sheikh Maitha comes in, cracking backhand by Maitha, looking to set it up for Tommy at first to surface onto that one there. Looked like it was going to be Chichetti, but it isn't. It is, sorry, looked like it was going to be Harechi, but it is backed out once more by Hagi for Maitha. Maitha called off it, told to go forward by Beresford. Beresford opens that long reacher and arm up and sets it up the field here now and drives it up forward. Up there for Lacau. Lacau looking to come onto this one here, near side, does so. Goes with a near side acute angle, but unfortunately doesn't quite get the shot he's looking for. And wide to the left it is. I guess we were all used to having Lakeen out here with UAE. Unfortunately unable to play today, not feeling terribly well. There is a bit of a lurgy going around at the moment. I've been a victim of it myself, but so we have Lacau stepping into play. Bring it back into play now. Here is Harechi. Harechi underneath the neck, drives it out here for Ujoa. Checks up on the play. Looks to see what he can do. Gets up past this one here now. Drives it up forward, looking to drill that one forward. Habtoor going forward, so is Harechi. Harechi coming back at pace. Harechi looks over his shoulder. He's got Hagi there with him. He goes in, dribbles, taps, hits, and puts it away there for Habtoor Wolves. One hit Harechi, 1 goal it is to Habtoor Wolves. There it is, great use of the ball. Letting the ball do the work. Harechi going at pace in towards goal. So thank you very much indeed. A classic number 2 player is one Harechi. Playing it back here in the UAE. Driving up forwards. And we just get a whistle on the play there as we're just looking for quick change of plays. And so we'll go back to the lineups here quickly. There we have it. UAE, Highness Sheikh Maitha bin Mohammed Rashid Al Maktoum at number 1. Antonio Hagi at 2. Teo Lacau at 3. And the Irishman Beresford at 4. Habtoor at 1 for Habtoor Wolves. Kian Hall at 2. Tolly Ujoa at 3. And one Harechi at the back door. We're back into play once more. Over top of that one there, looking for it is Lacau. Lacau looking for it, leaves it now behind, but it looks like it's going to be Harechi. Comes up with Harechi being pressurised, turns one way, comes the other way. In comes Beresford, not wanting to waste any time and mess around with dribbling with this ball, but he doesn't quite come up with the treasure. Near side play, Harechi flicks it up. Tolly reaches back a long way, picks it up underneath the bony, and brings up forward here now. Meaning business, takes it backhand, comes in. Picked up now by Beresford. Beresford comes round the corner, ball on the bounce, at pace. He's got Harechi behind, he's got Tolly in front. Goes with the big shot, gets ridden off out of it, couldn't get the backhand. The ball was left there, picked up momentarily. Who's first round up onto it? Habtoor tries to get onto that one first, but no. Unfortunate for him, he's not quite quick enough, and it's going to be Lacau. Drives that one up forward at the front door to find Beresford up the front. Beresford looking for something here, but it beats them all out over the back line to left-hand side. Good shot there, but just a little bit too much on it, and out to the left-hand side it goes. So, the ball's placed on the back line. We have a quick swap of ponies here. You see Teo just slipping into Lakeen's place, and he's probably never seen these horses, let alone sat on them before. Shows the great talent of these players. It's so essential to be able to convert 2 horses or get used to them quickly, adapt to them, and there it is. Tolly drills that one up, looking for Habtoor. Habtoor coming up forward here now. Habtoor. Maitha looking to close down the angle. Just loses a bit of momentum. He goes wide, leaves it out and behind. First onto it, Tolly comes in, near side play. Tolly gets told to play it, goes away from his man, goes away from Lacau, comes forward through the pack here now. He's got Beresford in front, looking to clear the way. The way's cleared for him, the path is clear, and the door is open, and there's the goal from Tolly Ujoa. 2 goals it is to Habtoor. Coming out with a hiss and a roar. Lovely bit of teamwork there Beresford being kept off and cleared off out of the way there, opening the door for Tolly to go to the goal and put it away. Tolly Joa. So two teams lining up on Dixon. Being a scramble change for horses. Into play it is. Habtoor looking to get as much distance away from UAE as they can. Claiming that line there is going to be Beresford. Beresford turns the play. Beresford coming forward once more. Gets the ball to do the work. Drills it up forward. Looking there for Antonio. Antonio's just been shut off out of the play there by Haurechi. Haurechi up on this ball here now. Comes one way, comes the other way, goes onto the near side, plays the backhand. Who's first onto this one here? Oh, and they're picking it up, and the players coming from both directions on that one. There's Beresford on the near side, and we get a whistle on the play. You see, lovely play there by Haurechi. Takes the man from his near side. He goes round to his near side, looks after him, puts him in the pocket on his stick side, plays the ball on the near side, but all at the same time as the backhand comes in. We've got players coming from different directions. And so we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Habtoor Wolves. Haurechi up on the play. Antonio comes in. Keeps this ball moving forward this time. Cuts it out wide, out into some open space. Nice play between him and Tolly, but Tolly has to get a move on because Beresford's got other ideas and different intentions as he pushes him wide off out of this one here. Lecau goes back deep down there with Kian. Gets told to play it. Does. Nice strong backhand by him. Looking to link onto this one here. It is going to be Tommy. Tommy on the play here once more. Beresford, Haurechi in front. Tolly behind. Beresford in there. In comes Kian. Just has to yield off him. Drives that one forward. Just a little half swing. This time gets a good shot. Sends this one up forward, but just hasn't got quite enough to get it onto his teammate. First onto it, it's going to be Haurechi. Good strong backhand by him. Beating the players. The aerial shot. Picked up now by Kian. Bit of a steal. Turning round up onto it now. Believe it's Antonio. Antonio dribbling this ball forward. Trying to avoid the hook. He's got Haurechi in front, Kian behind, looking for something out of that one there. Gets hooked off out of it both sides, but still manages to keep on bursting his way through the traffic here. Near side, flicks it back into the danger zone. And it sits and settles and just goes wide. So the ball had gone out of play. Haurechi is just standing over that ball just to make sure. And we can see on the replay here, he's worked hard on that one, but it had just beaten him out over the back line. As he tried to flick it back across, it had already gone over the back line. So one Haurechi and Wolves will bring it back into play here now. Wolves tap it forward. Brings it forward. Out in own place. Goes by himself. Fregner's got the pony. Got the job done here. Here's Haurechi. Umpire scurrying out the way. Leaves it this time for Tolly. Tolly. Antonio just giving his pony a bit of a push in the face. Sends it up forward, does Tolly. Tolly up into the middle of the field here now. Going back with Antonio. Flicks up onto his near side, but we get a whistle on that one there. Comes forward up onto that. There it is. Comes with that near side play. Tolly also come onto his near side. Maybe slightly anticipatory with his near side, but he certainly attracted the attention of the umpire, and we ended up with a spot penalty here now in favour of UAE. Tommy taps it forward. Kian goes with a long shot here, got options, looks to find Mather, but it doesn't quite get far enough. The backhand comes in, sent in further once again there by Antonio. Antonio's ball going towards the goal, towards the goal, towards the goal, and through the goal it is for UAE, opening up their score here this afternoon. 2 goals it is to Habtoor, 1 goal it is to UAE. And I think the first two will go to beat them out of play, and we can see on the replay here now. He just drives that one up forward, and Mather just makes sure that one goes all the way. So we'll end chucker number 1 with the score being 2 goals it is to Habtoor, 1 to the UAE. On the move comes Tolly. Tolly goes out into some open space here now. Tolly once more keeps his ball moving forward, checks it up here, gets the runners going forward, goes to unleash it, gets half hooked, but he managed to keep this ball going forward, waiting for Richard. Got the power, got the strength, running through here now, goes by himself. Ujoa puts it away for goal number 6 on the board there for Habtoor. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here now to Gantoot. We have a quick replay there of that last goal. In the overtime, rather, there it is from Secundo. Spotted that ball quickly and straight through the goals it goes. 7 seconds is all it took after all the scramble to get the horses ready, but nice to see it sealed there by Secundo Amadori. So our social media would love to hear from you. Polo Line OK on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok, and of course for Facebook. Polo Line. Tune in. Love to hear where you're tuning in from. I know we also have polo going on currently at the moment in Pakistan. Not the Pakistan Open, but we now have the 2 teams back on the field. It's Habtoor 2. UAE 1. So just waiting for one more player from UAE. No, we're all on board. Richard's just warming his horse up or something, and then we'll just get this underway now. 2 umpires on the field. We'll call the teams together. Jason Dixon to bowl the ball into play. So there he is. Jason bowls that ball in play. Out the back of the line, out it comes. Tolly tries to get hold of that one there, but it's just picked from his pocket there by Lacau on the move here now. Comes up, looks, checks up this pony. Haureche there with him, gives him a bumps and a shove for his hard dues. In comes Haureche once more. Backhand by Beresford. Beresford get hooked off at it. Lee for Kian. Kian sends this one up a little bit further up the field. Sorry, it's Tolly. Tolly on the move here once more. Tolly. He's got the long reach of Beresford in behind. He's going to have to be tricky and careful here with this one here now. If he, and he just gets hooked off out of it, and it's left there for Beresford. He can come around the corner and reach out about 6 metres and still keep this ball in control. It's Beresford taps this one forward up out the air, but it looks like Haureche tries to get the better on that one there. Does he flicks it underneath the neck, and it just gets flicked under there and through towards goal, but the whistle has gone. Antonio just trying to come in and burgle and steal, but just not quite enough room coming in front of the players. We can see here on our replay, Beresford. Yeah, it's a little bit of an interesting neck shot in there, but certainly clearly hungry for the play. But unfortunately, when he comes onto the ball, Antonio just slipping in front of the Habtoor player. So the ball's placed down on the spot here for Juancito Haureche. Haureche taps it forward. Brings it ball forward. Higgy there with him. He drives it out here now nicely to Ujoa. Ujoa trying to get up onto this one here. Gets pushed off slightly over to his own, onto his own play by Lacau. Beresford picks it up here now, trying to get onto it. Trying to look for the near side play. Couldn't do so. A little bit of a show and go from Beresford. Beresford looking over his shoulder all the time. He gets his pocket picked there by Kian. The little hungry dog's working here. The terrier's gone to work once again. And it's always just over the top of that one there. But it's going to be Dolly to try and finish that one off. And he does. And through the goal it goes. Good little work there by Kian Hall. Working furiously in the play. Beresford was just looking over his shoulder to see what he'd get away with, but no, wasn't to be. The ball came out, popped off the pony. Ujoa, quick little shot there. Knee-jerk reaction. Through the goals it goes. For goal number 3 on the board there for Habtoor Wolves. Lining up once more. Ball into play. Out the back of the line now. Sends that one across the field here. Joe trying to come onto it. Beresford will open the backhand. Does so. Comes off the pony. Gets caught in a bit of no man's land. Habtoor wants to come onto that, but he realises he can't. So he just has to leave it for Antonio. Antonio going deeper down into his own territory. Little backhand forced to play it by Harechi. Beresford goes with the next shot, and we certainly get a whistle on the play. You can see on the replay here now. He got pressurised to make the play, does so, goes to the backhand. Beresford comes up onto that in the ride-off, and he wrapped his mallet round his own horse's neck and the neck of Tolly Ushoas. So the umpire's just saying, we're not going to be having any of that, thank you very much indeed, and we'll be moving this up for a penalty. That's certainly a bit of a dentist shot, or could have potentially been for Tolly Ushoa. If you cop that one in the mouth, you can see with the force that was put into it, the way that mallet in his arm bent completely around both of the ponies' necks. So you have a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Habtoor. Being teed up by Harechi. Play is called. Harechi. Drives this one, he shoots, he struck it well, and it's straight through the middle. It wouldn't have mattered if it was a 30, a 40 or a 60. He creamed that one straight through the middle of the goal. So back to the middle of the field it is once more. Beautifully executed penalty there by Juan Harechi. And the whistle on the play. A little bit of a chit-chat going on there, and Uncle Jason just having a word with the players out there. And so Tommy is just going back to tell his massive support crew in the back there as captain of the UAE team. So two teams will line up here now and get this underway once again. Underway it is, now at the line out it comes, trying to get onto that one is Hagee on the near side, gets hooked off out of it, couldn't quite pick that one up clean. And first onto it to be Kean. Kean opens the backhand, and as he does, is he being ridden into, or was he riding into the swing? The umpires will give us the answer. And you can see on the replay there, as Kean goes forward onto the play. The player was already there, and he plays the backhand back into the horse, struck the horse, so therefore we will have a penalty here now in favour of the UAE. A shorter penalty this time for a penalty 3. A 40-yard penalty. Beresford just teeing this one up here now. Lecao and Antonio just quickly changing ponies. Beresford, a very strong penalty taker indeed. When his eyes in, he'll drop them in from the halfway without thinking twice about it. Canters up to this one nicely. Strikes it very well indeed, and as I said, a great penalty taker, and through the middle of the goals it is. That's 2 goals is to UAE. There's still 4 goals to Habtoor Wolves. 2 goal is the margin. So back to the middle it is once more. Dixon to line the two teams up once again. So ball into play, out the back of the line out, looking at that one. Tolly goes with a cute tail backhand onto it first. Looks like it is going to be Beresford. Beresford opens up the backhand there for Mather. Mather onto the play. Mather picks this one up nicely now here, looking to come underneath the neck and straighten it up. She does, but it leaves it now for Lecao. He gets hooked off out of it. Couldn't pick it up, could Hagee. The ball gets kicked and struck forward, and out over the back line it goes. Mather comes up with this shot, sets it up there for Lacau. He comes up forward, up onto the play, gets hooked off out of it. Hagee gets hooked off at it, and the ball ends up over the back line. So, the pressure there by the UAE, thwarted by Habtoor. Richie brings it forward. Comes under the neck, drives this one out here for Tolly. Into space. Up on the boards, in comes Beresford. Goes forward to all the players here now, leaving it for Tolly. Tolly's on his own. He needs to unleash this one and keep the momentum going up the field. Out into some open space here for Habtoor. Habtoor comes up onto the play here now. Habtoor drives it, strikes it underneath the neck, straightens that one up beautifully. But it's only as far as Lacau on his near side just keeps that ball and shatters it out over the back line. A lovely approach shot. An attempted goal there by Habtoor, but it just drifts wide out towards left. It's a nice straightening shot, but it just goes out over the back line. So it's pretty end-to-end stuff as we have Beresford now to bring it into play. Under the neck he comes, out into space. Lacau just played the previous match, of course. Will check up as he gets the ball. Fast the ball, slow at the ball. Checks up, comes inside of Jujoa. Here's a call, tries to get that one up. Loses a little bit of momentum. Picks that one up out of the air there. Does Beresford. Kim couldn't quite get to it, but it's Beresford coming forward once again. Beresford leaves that one behind, and we get a whistle on that play as Lacau tries to come in to Tolly. All it is literally just split-second difference. If he had managed to just come in just a split second before, and a good bit of camaraderie there between the two players as they shake each other's hands. If Lacau had come in literally just 0.3 of a second before, he could have come in and it would have been perfect. But the fact he was just a little bit late to the party. Tolly had already potentially started his swing, and therefore we have a foul. So the ball's in place at the halfway line here now. And players called. It'll be one Harichi. Hearing lots of orders going out there. They're all sort of bunched up in a big lump in the middle, but in comes one Harichi. Gives that ball a ride. It's high. I've even lost sight of that one there, as are the players, but it looks like it's gone all the way, but to the right it is. So you got best part of 150 yards or 130 yards. 8 yards to have a go at is the width of the goal mouth, and it just goes wide by a couple of metres. That's not saying much at all, or a couple of yards. So Beresford brings it back in for the UAE. Has to go open with that one. Can't go under the neck. He would block. There's no players there for him either. Over to the far side comes Lacau. Behind him is Hagee, but first onto the ball is going to be one Harichi. Harichi once more. Straightens himself, faces up towards goal this time. Drives it up forward, tries to get that one up to the front door there for Habtoor. Habtoor trying to get to it, but Mather's up onto the ball first. And up onto it, she yields off out of that one there, now leaves it for the backhand. Beresford comes in, as does Lacau, and we get another whistle on the play. See what we can pick out of this. Coming onto it, you've got players on the near side of the players as well. Couldn't get it shot off. We've got players coming in from both sides, and they're all wanting a bit of it as the ball just comes to a standstill. And we end up with a whistle on the play and a ball being dropped down here now for a penalty in favour of the UAE. Beresford about 20 yards out. Goes with a one-time shot. He gives this ball a ride and sends it up down over the halfway line for Mather. Bouncing ball picked up there by Haureche. Sends the backhand back into the middle of the field. Quickly round onto it. It's going to be Kian. Kian goes with a one-time shot. Drives that one up forward. Has he got the horse to get up past Beresford? Beresford takes control of the man. He's been hassled. He's been pressured, but the backhand still comes off and sends it out there for Tolly Ujo to pick up here now for Habtoor. He's half tagged off out of that one there, but he still managed to keep possession on his near side. A lovely shot there by Ujo. Ujo's shot. Oh, it just didn't quite reach enough to the goal. And out to the left-hand side it goes. So the score remains the same. 4 goals to 2 in favour of Habtoor Wolves as Beresford brings it back in once more, looking to get it out of this area. So it goes open once more. Tops that one slightly. Out there for Lacau. Beresford slips in behind to give him the support. Goes up forward once more. Richie stays back with Beresford. Drives that one up forward. Who's first up onto this one here? Kian trying to get onto it. It's flicked up forward there. This time by Hagee. Hagee coming forward once again. Backhand comes in on the hooter, and we get a whistle on the play as well, ladies and gentlemen. And a little bit of telling off going on out there. But you see here now, Hagee's coming forward. I think there might have been a little bit of over-exuberance there from the Habtoor player. Not quite enough of a bump, and the whistle had gone before the hooter. So the penalty's been dropped down here now for a penalty 3, a 40-yard penalty in favour of the UAE, which will be the last play of this chukka. Beresford circling round. Beautifully school balanced little pony. Oh, as I say that, we come down to the walk. Strikes, hits, there he goes through, and through the goals it is. Getting the back to with him, 1 goal, UAE 3, Habtoor 4. And that there will end chukka number 2. So we'll go into a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. So we're just going through a few of the highlights of the goals so far in the progression of the match. Just saw a lovely one there by Areche bursting up forward, and here we've got Tolly coming in, finishing that one off, and you saw a lovely bit of team play there for the door to be opened up for him. This is for our Polo Line viewers. A lovely steal there by Kian, comes through, takes it onto a stick side and goes, leaves that one behind. Tolly just comes in. Lovely quick reaction shot there by Tolly on the near side and slips it inside the left-hand side of the left goalpost. Sorry, inside the left-hand goalpost. So the two teams are starting to come back out again here now to start chukka number 3. 4 goals it is to Habtoor Wolves, 3 to the UAE. UAE closing that gap with that penalty from 40 yards by Beresford. And there's our progression of the match so far. At the end of chukka number 1, it was 1 goal to UAE, 2 to Wolves. 3 goals to UAE at the end of chukka number 2, and 4 to Habtoor. So both teams scoring twice there in that chukka. So let's see how things progress through this match. And if and what bearing there is on horsepower, or if it's temperament. Let us see how it unfolds. And once more for our Polo Line viewers, I'd like to mention Clinova. So two teams lining up here now. Jason Dixon wanting to get this underway here. We're just waiting there for Montito Recce. Recce's the ball back into play as he joins it, and is left there for Mather. Mather on the play. Mather just got pushed off the play. It's left now for Hagee. Hagee gets challenged. In comes Tolly once more. Beresford comes away with the treasure here now. Beresford drives that one up forward, looking to get this up for Hagee. First back onto it there. It's going to be Habtoor. Left it behind. Backhand comes in. The ball's left there. Who's going to be next onto this? They're all stacking up on the play. Left here now for Haorechi. Drives that one out of the danger zone. Up for Tolly. Tolly picks this one up here now, goes up the boards on the far side. Drives this one forward once again, gets under that one. It's in towards the middle of the field, but no teammates are there, but it's going to be left for Beresford. Beresford settles down on the play, protects the ball, turns away from the players. Going with him is Tolly, but it's going to be Beresford out front here now. Beresford once again up over the halfway line. In comes Keane, checks up on the play, goes with a shot, drives this one from a distance. Has he got the accuracy? Because he's certainly got the length. He's pushed it out wide. In comes the next shot. Couldn't get the next shot. Ball left there for Haureche. Haureche on the back line. It looks like that one's just drifted out over the back line. Score remains the same. 4-3 it is. Players called. Juan Haureche to bring the ball back into play. Taps it up forward. Habtoor darting off out into open space. He drives that one up, looking to see if he can make use of Habtoor. Habtoor over the top of that one there, trying to get onto it. There is Beresford in front of Tolly Ujo, who's looking for something, but Beresford is clean on the play. He's left it behind this time. Tolly checks up, comes onto it here now, pushes it. Beresford's going to just have to yield off him on that play. Does so, driven up by Tolly. Tolly tries to send this up to the front door once again. First back on. It's going to be Habtoor. Habtoor goes with this one underneath the neck, looking to get this one in towards the goal, but he's running out of space. Keeps it in play with a very clever little backhand. The backhand once more sent out by the UAE, but it goes out over the back line, so we'll have a force, a corner. Not quite flowing. Or maybe it's come off a pony and out over the back line, and yes, it looks like that is what has happened. So therefore, the ball's been placed on the back line here now for Tommy Beresford and the UAE to bring back into play. Tommy goes with a long lofted driving shot out there into space, drops it literally onto the back of the pony of Mather. Mather picks it up, stick side, near side. Haureche gets pushed off out of that one there. Antonio picks it up, here's the call, does so, goes with a shot, leaves it now for Tolly. Tolly looks to take advantage of this here. He goes for it, and no advantage coming from that, so we will have a penalty here. Umpires just discussing this one. We could just see on the replay there that previously the ball was driven into a pony. Looked like some advantage was going to come from this, and the umpires deciding, do they move it up or do they make the spot? It looks like it's going to be a spot penalty here, 2 red. So all the players have gone up forward. Juan Haureche saying, para, hang on a minute, boys, wait. I know I can hit a ball, but I'm not Beresford and I'm not Garahan. So Juan Haureche, all marking closely onto this one here now. Juan Haureche gives out on the right. It's out there, out into some open space for his players to run onto, but it's well read there and anticipated by Beresford. He checks up and settles down on the play. Beresford turns back inside of Ujoa. In comes Habtoor to try and spoil his play, but he comes up with the treasure once again. Is Beresford underneath the neck, looking to unload Lecao, but first onto it. Nice backhand there by Keane on the big Maracas. A little check by Beresford as he settles it down once more and drills that ball up forward, getting the ball to do the work. Sends it up for Hagee. Hagee and Haureche having a good scrap. In comes the next shot there by Hagee and puts it away. A beautiful goal there by Antonio Hagee for the UAE, levelling the score at 4 goals apiece. And here's the replay for our viewers. These two having a good tussle and a scrap, but Hagee gets it, pushes him over enough and just drifts that one inside the right-hand goal post. Beautiful goal there by Antonio Hagee. So 2 teams back to the middle of the field. Habtoor just been changing. They'll have to come onside. Coming out with it here now is Lecao. Hagee. No, Lecao this time rather. He gets tagged off out of that one there. Habtoor, he can't touch that play. We're still offside and we have a whistle. You can see on the replay here now, he hadn't cleared his own players. So coming in from an offside position. And so we'll have a penalty in favour of the UAE. The umpire's just discussing with the third man. It looks like we're going to have a penalty 3. A 40-yard penalty in favour of the UAE. So any penalty is dangerous for Habtoor when Beresford gets a chance. And nearly anywhere on the field is a chance for Beresford. Tommy comes round. Couple of practice swings as always. This time keeps his momentum coming forward, and he drives, he drills, he sends that one straight through the middle once more. Very accurate indeed. Sniper accuracy there by Tommy Beresford, making it 5 goals to the UAE. 4 goals to Habtoor. So once more back to the middle of the field. Ball, bowled into play, stuck at the front of the line out, working hard for that one there, looking for it. Who's going to come out with the treasure here now? Looks like it's going to be Joe. Tries to get onto that one there, as does Habtoor. Coming back into it once more. We get a clash of players coming together and a whistle on the play. And the ball's been placed down here for a penalty in favour of. You can see on that one there that UAE player just got himself caught in a bit of no man's land. Just got caught out, and so we have a spot penalty for Habtoor and Habtoor Wolves. Taps it forward. He's keeping reasonably close. Gets up onto that one, puts it down to the middle of the field. Just gets caught in a little bit of debris on the field. He comes back onto it once more. Pulls it away from Beresford. Clever little play there by Habtoor. Managed to avert the long reach of Beresford. But first onto this one here now is going to be the backhand. Sent a little bit further there by Hagee. Settling on it those. Habtoor there with Beresford. Just backing up into him. Drives that one forward. He's sort of half-muzzled in front of him. In with the next shot here. Send it in there. There's Kian. Kian sends it goalward bound. But oh no, it just trickles to the right. Habtoor thinking he's literally got his horse's, another player's horse's head underneath him, as you just saw on the replay there right at the beginning of it. A nice one-touch play there by Kian, but just drifting to the right-hand side. They need to get these goals back on the board again as Beresford brings it in for UAE. Beresford taps it forward. Kian just yields off it slightly, gives him an open window. Up comes the ball, out into open space. Taking it up here for Lecao, and Habtoor yields off for Hagee. Hagee on the play. Hagee there with Habtoor. Habtoor told to yield off out of it, go to his own player, leaving it for Tolly. Goes with his shot, drills that one through the pony's legs and sends it up forward. First onto this one here now. It looks like it's going to be Kian. Kian tries to come up onto the play, but we get a whistle on the play. Kian pushing down that line hard. And taking every advantage he can. And we end up with a whistle on the play. Oh, it sounds like there's a little bit of extra chit-chat going on, and the umpires is not going to be having any of this. You've got momentum coming through from behind. And we have a penalty 5B. In favour of Habtoor Wolves. Looks like we've had a yellow card for a little bit too much chitter-chatter going on as Habtoor from the halfway line here now. Taps it forward. Checks up here now. Goes a driving shot there as Tolly puts it up forward here now, up towards the goal, and through the goal. Beautiful goal there by Tolly Joa, shaking his mallet in contentment there, and quite rightly so too. Nice little set play with Habtoor just bringing it in, leaving it behind. Tolly not with a directly straight shot, but puts that one away beautifully. Bound to be happy with that. 5 goals apiece it is, levelling up the score with a minute to go before the first 2 to go, as the 2 teams line up once more. 5 goals apiece it is. Into play. Out the back of the line out. Drives that one up forward. Here does Hagee, but first to surface on here now is going to be Tolly. Tolly and Beresford. Here's the call. Backhand. Gets his play spoiled. Who's going to be put next onto this one here? It's going to be Kieran. Kieran plays a good backhand out towards the boards. Falls there for Haureche. Haureche likes to come under the neck, but he's gone up and down with that one there. Lets this ball settle. Goes for it once more. Sends that forward. Just gets half stopped there and comes onto it. Does Tolly. Tolly comes in onto the play. Tolly gets half spoiled in his play there, and the ball just gets left behind now. Beresford's going to tidy things up and set sail once more. Does so. Drills that one up forward. Sending his shower back. He's got young Hagee after blood. He can smell it, he can taste it, he wants a bit of it. Beautiful near side backhand there with great angle by Haureche. Leaving it now for Kieran. Kieran sends it, no, Tolly sends it back in to the middle of the field. Couldn't get back onto that one there, could Kieran. First 2 to goes. Backhand comes in. It is sent up back for Tolly. Tolly takes it away there from Beresford. Tolly Ujoa across the face of his own goal, confidently as you can expect from him. Brings his ball up forward. He's got Habtoor going forward, but he's got the scouts after him, and he just gets a little bit of cane on that one there. Coming onto it, setting things down is going to be Beresford. Checks up, comes forward, gets away there from Haureche. Beresford going goal bound here. It's going to be Beresford, gets it stolen off him, couldn't get the backhand. Who's next in? They're swamping him and they're swarming him, and there goes the whistle, ladies and gentlemen. And the hooter goes, and we're all over and done with for chucker number 3, with the score being 5 goals apiece it is. Beresford carried on playing, although he'd already reckoned that he had been struck with a mallet, and well, we'll see. I'm sure he'll walk off perfectly soundly. You just see on the replay there, he was getting swamped and battered from all directions, and he came across at the end, and well, the umpires didn't unpick this one here, and Beresford just undoing the girth of his pony, and that'll end chucker number 3, and we'll go into half time with the score being 5 goals apiece, and we'll go into some adverts and messages from Polo Line.
The pass to his right for Namu's on a bit of a run here, and he's free. There's no marker on Namu. Hissam Ali Haider with a huge chance to make it 3 goals to 2. He can stick and bowl this one into the goal. Butts chasing. Namu controls it beautifully, runs it in. Very good work from Hissam Ali Haider. 3 goals to 2. DS. That and incoming is Ali Haider can go forward again here. Ali Haider, Danny Boy shakes in there. Namu needs a little next shot, little drive towards the goal, and that was, oh my word, very, very good goal again, this time from Ali Haider. Over the top by several players. Guerrero with the backup, downfield he goes. It's all DS at the moment, and it is, looks for correction, that is Namu. Namu again, the control superb. Issam Ali Haider came off the horse, and here we go again. He's got the call. Can he get the run here? And Namu is free, and away he goes again. Namu, Hissam Ali Haider. Some blood is chasing. Ali Haider again, down the middle he goes. Bullseye again, Ali Haider. Oh, he's playing well, isn't he?
We had 6 teams that were all on the same level. They came with their best horses and we had very, very good games. So come to St. Moritz next year, the end of January, to the Snow Polo World Cup 2024.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here again too for our Polo Line viewers. And for those here, we can just go through a few stats from the first half. UAE having scored 2 field goals, Habtoor 4. Throw-ins, even Stevens at 5 apiece. Fouls, 7 against UAE, 5 against Habtoor. Penalties, 3 from UAE. It's that Beresford, the sniper. Sniper Beresford. Wolves had 1 opportunity as a penalty and converted it. No safety penalties, but 1 yellow card has been dished out there for the UAE team. And so we'll quickly go here now back to the match shortly. As the players start to come back out in the field, there's a quick view there of the Habtoor camp with Habtoor just getting himself sorted out and back before he gets back out onto the field. Umpires are mounted up, looking to get this one underway for the last 2 chukkers here now. So thank you very much indeed to all the ground crew here doing a sterling job. Look after these fields like they are the front lawn, as it were, just to have all these horses chewing it all up. So UAE starting to come back out in the field. Habtoor already hungry and looking to get this underway once more. $5 goals apiece it is to start chukker number 4. Shot there of Kian Hall. Scored a lovely little burgling goal there, or made a burgling goal there for Tolly to finish. And Beresford was looking over his shoulder, looking to see where the other players were. And we see the progression of the match so far. At the end of chukker number 1, it was 1 goal to the UAE, but 2 to Wolves. And then both teams managing to score 2 goals apiece in chukker number 2, 3 to 4. With the UAE scoring 2 and Habtoor scoring 1. So the score of 5 goals all at the end of chukker number 3 to start chukker number 4. So the ball's placed down here now for a penalty. Once again for kind support of e-mobility, the supplier and partners you can see at the official road of Polo, which is going to bring a very new, exciting generation of players coming forward. Before it used to be on bikes, and then from there on little hoverboard type jobs, and now all on these single wheeled rodas. Which will create a very exciting future for Polo. No, it looks like we're going to have a roll in from the inside out. And there it is, Jason Dixon picks the ball up, asks the two teams to come together here and bowls that ball into play. Stuck at the front of the line out, near side. Hariche picks that one up, sends it up forward here now for Habtoor. Habtoor going up on the move here now. Habtoor going just up over the halfway line, scrambles forward with it. Hariche looking to avoid the hooking play, comes forward, takes the man, comes onto his near side. Hariche goes with the shot in towards the goal, but unfortunately just with all the traffic it goes out wide. So the ball's placed on the back line here now for Beresford to bring into play. Great shot from the aerial drone there. Beresford tickles it forward, comes up forward here, out into open space, looking for Iggy. Iggy told to go by himself, make the play. He's just kept pushed off out of it, does. Tommy momentarily by Kian, gets up forward here this time, goes to the own shot, he's up, it's down. Didn't get the distance he was looking for, but retains possession of it. In comes Beresford to give him the support. Beresford picks up the play here now. Higgy goes off there with Haurechi. Beresford keeps it coming forward. Drives it forward here this time. He's in range. He drives, he shoots, he goes for goal, and there it is. Through the goal it is. He just taps it. He looks forward and says, yes, I'm going to have a crack, and puts it away. Tommy Beresford. Oh no, it went wide, You can see on the crack shot there, no, it did go wide, out towards the left-hand side. Goal judge overruled on that one there, so a let-off for Habtoor Sai. The Wolves breathe again. Drives this one up here, does Harichi, gets it out there for Ujoa. Tolly on the play. You've got Kian going up forward. Tolly drives that one up there for Kian. Kian going forward. Kian going in towards goal. Towards goal he goes. Kian checks up the pony, taps it once. It flicks up in the air, tries to drag it forward. The ball's got enough momentum. Momentum it has. And through the goal it goes. That'll do nicely, says Kian Hall. Through the goal it is for goal number 6 for Habtoor. You see on the replay, he just gets hold of that one. Just got underneath the top of the bounce. Couldn't pick it up on the near side. And the backhand didn't come in. And it had enough momentum to travel through forward, and through the goal it goes for goal number 6 for Habtoor. So back to the middle of the field it is once more here now for umpire Wright to bowl it in front of us here at Polo line. Into play. Out the back of the line out. Looking for that one there. It's going to be Tolly. Tolly goes with the backhand. Got ridden off out of it. In comes Harichi. Harichi has it. Here's the call. Ori opens up the backhand. Out it comes. Who's first up onto this one here now? Coming up onto it is Tolly. Tolly clearly established onto the line of that one there. Ujoa. Checks the play, tells the guys to go up forward. Gets over the top of it, has to come round, collect it once more, comes forward once again. Tolly Ujoa triples it forward. Legao in front, looking to be able to make a play, can't do so, feels his block, sends it forward here this time, up into the danger zone, looking to set it up there for Kian. He's hooked off out of it there, just swooping onto that one there, and clears it off out of the way there. Legao sends it up for Beresford. Beresford out towards the side, in front of the Habtoor camp. Checks up on the play, pulls it off the boards. Into the party, here comes Tolly, flicks it away from Tolly. Tolly kept off out of the play. Comes forward once again, flicks out once more. Beresford in control, goes with the shot, sends this one up forward, up to the front door, looking for his man, but he's kept off out of it there by Kian. Kian comes to the backhand, and as he does, he takes the man wide and comes back over the line. As he does, he infringes the oncoming player. And you can see on the replay here now, does everything right, pushes his player wide. And as he comes back onto it, didn't manage to stay quite straight enough on that backhand. And drew the attention of the umpires, so we have a short penalty here in favour of the UAE. we go with the drone shot of it. You can see Beresford lofting that one up. He took his man beautifully off wide, but actually just came a little bit too wide. And as he was coming back onto it, just drifted over in front of the UAE player, giving a scoring opportunity here now for Beresford to level up the scores once more. You just see a lovely view there of this floodlit field. Beresford circling round up onto the play. Classic practice swing for a penalty too. Comes up onto it, he strikes, he shoots, and through the goal it is, levelling the scores once again. Here it is, halfway through, chucker number 4. 6 goals apiece it is. So it's a bit of nip and tuck all the way. Ball back into play, out the line, out it comes. Harechi wants a bit of that one there. He's hooked off out of it. Backhand by Kian, threads it out into space, but first onto it is going to be Beresford. Beresford takes it forward, comes around the corner here, outreaches. Habtoor goes over the top of that one there, leaves it now for Hagee. Hagee trying to come onto it, gets his pocket picked there by Tolly. Tolly's got a man underneath, he wants to make it swing, and we get a whistle on the play. And this will get moved up forward for a penalty in favour of, you can see on the replay there. Clever little play there by Tolly. Quick thinking, extracting a foul from UAE. And so the ball being teed up between Tolly and Harechi. UAE retired back behind their goals. There's one Harechi. Circles round onto the play here now. Harechi, he strikes, he shoots, it's clean, it's over the top and through the middle it is. 4-1 Harechi and Habtoor Wolves taking the score now. 7 goals to Habtoor Wolves, 6 goals to the UAE. This chuck is so important, but I'd be very surprised if anyone's really going to dominate it. And there we are, back to the middle of the line out once again, umpire right. Just under 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes before the first 2 to goes. Into the line out. Hagee on the play. Hagee flicks that one away there from Habtoor. That's Harechi there with him. Yields off, leaves it now for Beresford. Beresford on the move. Beresford going up forward. Ball just bobbling a bit. He can't get a clean shot. He just taps it in the air, keeps on going, tries to get up past Kian. Kian comes in. Backhand opens up a little bit there for. In comes a long reaching hook there by Beresford. Tries to take possession of this play once again. Up onto it, making the turning play in front of the players is going to be Hagee. Hagee comes away here now. Hagee looking to get goal bound, looking to find a little bit of space. He's found some space, and space he has. He goes with a shot in towards the goal it goes, and it looks like that one's just going to get flicked back towards the goal, but as it does, it goes wide. So good attack there by UAE. You see Harechi coming in, trying to spoil that play. And as he cut that shot back, it just unfortunately for him with the pressure goes wide. So one Harechi picks it up here now, goes under the net, pushes out here now for Tolly. Tolly Joa settling on the play. Beresford there with him. Looks to come inside. Has to yield off out. Kian comes back with his man. Gets told to use it, does. Drives this one out into open space for Habtoor now. Here goes with a big driving shot, sends this one up the field here. At pace, going back with him is Mather. Good ride off by Mather. Checks up on the play, comes over the top of it. Both of them do. The backhand comes in, out to the far side of the field. On the boards. Beresford, of course, is in there, but the ball has just hopped out over the boards. And the ball will be placed down here now for a free hit for Habtoor. Players call. One Harechi. Harechi taps it up forward. Harechi opens shoulder, drives this one up, looking for a weighted pass to try and get that up, but it's intercepted into play there by Beresford once again. The long reach of Beresford trying to avoid the hook, does so, keeps on going forward, down at momentum on the far side of the field. Lovely drone shot for our Polo line viewers. Just hits that one into the pony. Drives it forward once again. The backhand comes in. Again, gets caught up in the play a little bit on the pony, but it's going to be Tolly who clears away with it here now. Tolly trying to get away, but Beresford's in there with him, letting him know he's there. In fact, no, that was actually Habtoor. A little bit of confusion there between who's going to take it. In comes Habtoor's going to come onto it, but it looks like Habtoor's just come across the front of Beresford on that one there. And so we'll have a penalty in favour of the UAE. It's easier to actually to see on the screen than it is to see live in this light. So Beresford from the spot sends the boys up forward. Goes with a one-time play, gives that ball a ride, drives that one up the field here, looking for it to come down. Does. Picked up here now, the first two to goes. Looks like it's Harechi coming away with the play here now. Half hooked off out of it. The ball into the middle of the field. Tolly picks it up and drills that one up for once again. But who's that man back there looking to spoil the play? Beresford takes the hook from Harechi. Turns, faces back towards goal once more. That first two just gone, so looking for something. Look for the backhand. Couldn't get that one. The backhand comes in this time by Kian. Stopped there by Beresford once again. Beresford comes back in onto the play and Tolly gets caught out in the middle of no man's land. And that there will end chucker number 4. With the score being 7 goals to Habtoor, 6 goals this UAE. I can see on the replay here now, the backhand came in, gets stopped there by a teammate, and Beresford picks that one up. I think it was the cow picked it, stopped the play. Beresford picks it up, and with the chopping and changing of direction, looked like Tolly just got himself caught up in a bit of no man's land and just impeded Beresford. So we'll go to a few messages and adverts from Polo Line before we come back for chucker number 5.
El deporte este nació inventado por chicos de 10, 12 años, que es parte del gran atractivo, del gran potencial que yo le veo. Junta muchas cosas que tienen un poco que ver, junta el verde, junta la naturaleza, junta el campo, pero junta también la tecnología, la de poder tener desafíos que nunca antes habías pensado.
To be of service to another, to commit to a cause, to place the well-being of another above one's own is truly noble. It is one of the highest endeavors that man can undertake. Since 2007, Burjeel Holdings has been doing just that. An army of professionals working together to ensure your well-being always. Burjeel Holdings.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Gantu Racing and Polo Club in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, for 5th and possibly final chukker. Went to 6 chukkers in the last match between Habtoor Wolves and UAE, and we're starting off this chukker with a short penalty in favour of the UAE, looking to level up the score. And there's a progression of the match so far for our Polo Line viewers. Habtoor ended chukker number 1, 2-1. 4-3, then chukker number 2, 5-all in chukker number 3, and 7-6 in favour of Habtoor Wolves in chukker number 4, going into chukker number 5 here now. He drives, he shoots, and there's the flag, and it's through, and it's glorious goal there once more by Tommy Beresford to level up the score here now for UAE. 7 goals apiece. Back to the middle of the field it is once more for umpire right to bowl this into play. Bowls that ball in. Off the front of the line now. Habtoor's on the loose here now. Habtoor's broken away from the pack and he's going goalward bound. Looks over his shoulder. He's got space. He's got time. The ball settles. Can he tap this all the way? Tap, 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 tap. Habtoor, a beautiful solo goal by Habtoor from the line out, asserting his authority on this game here now. 8 goals to 7. Beautiful goal there by Habtoor. So lining up once more, it is into play. Off the line out it comes. Hagee picks this one up here now. Hagee taps it away there from Dolly. Has to yield. Drives it up here now. Gets a little bit of a slap shot on that one there. Who's going to be next onto it? Looks like it is Lecau. Lecau yields off. Leaves it for Hagee. Hagee tries to come in, make a play, but as he does, he goes with a full swing as Tolly comes to join the party. We get a whistle on the play. You can see on this lovely drone shot here now. Picks it up. In comes Tolly. Yes, well, very clear. Tolly thought that he actually had the line first, actually. But as he comes in onto the play, he sort of make a backhand and a turn on it. So let's see what they have to say. So the umpires have gone to the third man. There's a bit of discrepancy there because for me it looked like Tolly was possibly right, but then maybe he infringed. So what comes first? They'll just have to pick this one to pieces to see who's going to be on it. And maybe if we see a replay of it, you can make your decisions yourselves, but the umpire's decision is always final. You see it comes up here, comes up onto it, comes across. Maybe there's a bit of a change of line on it, so 7-8's the score in favour of Habtoor Wolves, and we have a penalty here now for the UAE. And you can see there the long-awaited first Polo Nations Cup, which will be definitely worth tuning into at the start of June from the 8th to the 18th. Be some magnificent polo to be played in Shanti. Coming to you live, of course, by Polo. Beresford circling around here now. Yard penalty. Beautiful drone shot here as Tommy comes in. He strikes. It's looking good to the left-hand side of the goal mouth. It was, and through the goals it goes for UAE, levelling up the scores for a 40-yard penalty by Tommy Beresford. So lining up once more. Goal for goal it is. Out the back of the line out. Looking for that one is Beresford and Tolly. Tolly gets away there from Beresford, avoids that reach, goes up forward once again, takes it forward, keeps on going. A man in front, man behind, trying to work his way through. Tolly Ujoa going to work here now. Ujoa going forward, but he's left that one behind. And it's Beresford to settle down on it. Will he play it? Plays the backhand, opens up the big backhand there. Does Beresford out towards the far side, the stable side of the field. Settling on it now is Hey, looking for something out of that one there. A bit of a hey going on, but now this time it's picked up by Haureche. Haureche getting a little bit of protection. Leaves it now for Tolly. Tolly up on the move once again. Goes with a driving shot. Correct as he got impeded in his play. But in comes Lecao. Lecao, lovely backhand by Lecao, setting it up for Beresford. Beresford flicks it round. Definitely on the near side. Goes stick side. Takes the hook. Comes forward once again. He's going to get bombarded. But out comes Beresford from the pack of players. Beresford going goalward bound here now. Beresford at pace. Coming back with him to try and make the hook is Kian. Kian comes in. Spoils his play. But the ball travels forward and falls for Beresford once more. In comes Habtoor comes in, takes a near side play, and out over the back line it is off Tolly Ujoa. You see on the replay there, and he comes, tries to take that one away from him, but gets a little bit too much on it and goes a bit straight, and out over his own back line it is. So we have a corner in favour of the UAE for Tommy Beresford to try and get themselves into the lead here now. 4:40 on the clock, that's 4:10 before the first hooter goes. Players called. Beresford circling round, taking a long run up to this one here now. Wanting to make every opportunity count. Tommy, he drives, he shoots, it's high, is it straight? Of course it's straight, how dare I question that? Tommy Beresford, goal number 9 on the board there for the UAE. 9-8 is the score. Unbelievable height and direct accuracy there by Beresford. So once more, back to the middle it is. 1 goal's the difference. The ball scoos off out of here now. Haurechi comes in onto this one here, working hard. Haurechi straightens his one up. He's a little bit left. Has he got the power? Has he got the horse to get up past it? Goes with a flick shot. It's a beautiful little flick shot there by one Haurechi, saying you can do it and I'll do it from the field. A great goal there by one Haurechi. 9 goals apiece it is. Hagee thought that he was actually set and placed on that play to make the play, but Haurechi wasn't giving up. Goes in, steals, picks his pocket nicely on the near side and puts it away. Beautiful goal there by one Haurechi. Into the middle it is once more, and it's Habtoor trying to get away there this time. Can't. Kian picks it up on the near side. All got a lot of haze and sticks going in the air, but the backhand, a little backhand setting it up there. Couldn't get the backhand off, but it's going to be Beresford to come onto it as Kian comes in and we get a whistle on the play. Let's see on the replay here now. Little backhand comes in. And the umpires have decided that this is going to get moved up for a 60-yard penalty. Tolly Ujoa just discussing it with umpire Wright as the captain. And we're just going to get another view from the drone here. Ooh, that'll be an interesting one to discuss. But a decision has been made. So in fact the umpires are going to the third man here to see if they can get a better view. So they're deciding how far they should take this forward. So it looks like a penalty will be given in favour of the UAE, but how far it's going to be from the 4, from the 60-yard line. So no need to move this one forward because there were players still further up the field. Your player was up, but certainly being marked by a red. Therefore, we go to a 60 rather than going any further forward. So Beresford here now. 9 goals all. Nip and tuck all the way. Beresford strikes, it's high, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that one has gone wide. So the ball's placed down the back line. 9-9 the score remains. 2.5 minutes before the first tutor. Juan Hareche, over shoulder, drives that one out into open space. Looking to get onto it is going to be Tommy and Tolly. Tolly gets a good ride off, strong, solid, under the neck, straighten this one up in the air at pace behind the next two players. In comes the near side backhand, spoiling that play. Out towards the boards it is, thwarting the attack. It was by Lacau, and it's now Hagee on the play. He taps, he dribbles, he gets told to use it, he does, but it goes underneath the pony's neck here now. Coming on for the near side play comes Kian, as does Hagee, and we get a whistle. Here we go, watch this replay. His teammate tells him to use it, goes with it. Unfortunately, didn't exactly get what he wanted out of it. In comes Kier from the near side, as does Hagee. And we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Habtoor. The opportunity is here. What can they do with this one here now? 9-all as a score. 2 minutes left to play before the first two to goes. A tussle going on in front. He keeps it short. Keeps it short again. Comes in. This time goes for the snap shot. Sends that one across the field. Not ideal, but Tolly comes in, picks it up, sends them all scurrying, goes the other way, goes into space, looking for space, trying to work it here now. It's Tolly Joa. This could be dangerous. Joa looking to burst through here now. Show and go, gets half hook, keeps this going forward now once again. A cry in anguish. Beresford settles down on the play and we get a whistle. Is it drama? Is it an Oscar award? Or was he right? Oh, maybe there was a wallop on the hand or a bit of a high hook or something going on there. Not that clear from the drone shot. It's possible.
I'm checking.
But the umpires will discuss this one. Tolly's dismounted, but he'll get himself mounted back up again here now.
I can't see where if he hits him or not. I think it's a fair play.
And let's see what we have. I can see on the drone here now. Very difficult to see on the drone shot. Let's see, the third man will probably go to another ground shot.
Hold on, I have one more.
The third man is getting a different view, so the decision will be made.
I can't really see exactly. I should have to put it in slow motion, but I don't have slow motion.
And there's another view of it. Can we see clearly on that one there? No, still just a little bit too quick and a bit too far for me, I'm afraid. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like there'll be a free hit here now in favour of the UAE, taking possession. There's nothing to come of that. Players call Beresford for a free hit. Taps it forward. Dummy's a big one. Comes under the neck with that one there. Looks to drill out in the middle field. It's well covered there by Haureche. Strong as ever. Good backhand. Flicked off out of the play. Sent on its way a little bit further there by Habtoor. Setting up for Kian. Kian. Two men coming with him. Gets told to do something. Gets double tagged on it. Beresford comes up the spoils out of this one here now. He's getting played on hard. The ball gets left here this time. It is Hagee. Sends that ball up further forward here there. Looking for Mather, comes over, working hard on it once again. It looks like Tolly coming over here now. Joa on the move. Joa where he was. Takes the bouncing ball. Drives this one up forward. Gets smothered in his play. And we get a whistle on the play. Tolly's coming forward every time and some way or somehow just gets thwarted and smashed out of his play. Watch on the replay here now from the drone. Comes up onto it. And, Well, we're not shoulder to shoulder on that one there. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. This could be dangerous. We've still got a full minute of play left. There is time. We have a short penalty. The balls are being placed down on the field. For a penalty 2. For Habtoor to get their nose out into the lead once more. But every time they have, UAE have come back at them and vice versa. So UAE have just got to stand back and watch as one Hareche walks round up onto the ball here now. Juancito. From the drone. He drives, he shoots, it trickles, it doubles, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's all that's necessary, right through the middle of the goals, undefended for Juan Hareche. 10 goals it is for Habtoor. 9 goals to the UAE. And we've got about 3/4 of a minute left to play. Ball, bowled into play. Into play it is. Off the back of the line out. Looking for this one here. Tolly looking to get this one up the field now to the danger zone. Working hard on it, coming forward, but it looks like it's Hagee. He's over the top of that one there. Coming round onto it. It is Teo. Goes to the driving shot, drills that one up forward. He's unmarked, he's unseen, and through towards the goal it goes. Goalward bound, and he's just got to tickle and tap that one away, and through it is there for Hagee, levelling up the scores. Just got left out there on his own as the ball's fed up forward and says, thank you very much indeed. I'll just stick and ball like I have to look over my shoulder to almost believe or not believe that this is happening, and yes it is. 10 goals apiece. There goes the first 2 to ladies and gentlemen. The ball is not in play. The ball must go back into play. Into play it goes. Off the back of the line out. Tolly takes control. Beresford comes round. Tolly Ulloa going forward here now. Ulloa gets the driving shot, drills that one up. Habtoor looking for a little bit of this one here, but he's wide out towards the right hand side. Yeah, it looks like it's gone wide and out over the back line it is. The clock tick-tocks down. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That ends chucker number 5, all levelled up at 10 goals apiece. They'll be scrambling in the poly lines once again it is. Both of these games having gone to extra time here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll come back to you in a moment or two after a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. And we'll be starting with the hit-in favour of the UAE.
To be of service to another, to commit to a cause, to place the well-being of another above one's own is truly noble. It is one of the highest endeavors that man can undertake. Since 2007, Burjeel Holdings has been doing just that. An army of professionals working together to ensure your well-being always. Burjeel Holdings.
So welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to Gantu Race and Polo Club. There's a progression of the match. After chunker number 1, it was 2-1 in favour of Habtoor. Chunker number 2, 4-3. Chunker 3, 5 apiece. Chunker 4, Habtoor just had the nose in the lead, 7-6. And then at chunker number 5, it's 10 goals apiece. So into chunker number 6 we go. You can see down there, in this beautiful floodlit field, the UAE camp just mounting back up again once more. As our Habtoor. We'll get this underway. You see the ball placed there on the back line for Tommy Beresford to bring into play. It'll be the usual call of no fouls, boys and girls. And you can see Lucera there with Lucas. And Lukine unfortunately not feeling too well. Speedy recovery, Lukine. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. And now you see here you've got Wanarechi and Dolly coming back onto the field in shot on this glorious evening here in Abu Dhabi. So Crotto in the background there as well. So we look to get this, our second overtime, underway. I'll guarantee it won't be as quick as the last. 7 seconds was the last overtime last time by Secunda Amadori. Sealing the match there for Gantut. But this time we're starting off with a hit in from the back line by Sniper Beresford. So players called, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in overtime for a second time here today. In His Highness the President of the UAE Cup, and drives that one up. There's Beresford out into open space, scooping onto this one here. Teo keeps the man, keeps it on his near side, comes forward once again. Habtoor working hard with him there. Near side once again, gets told to let it go, skies that ball, up it goes, but out over the boards it goes. And it's going to be a free hit here now for Habtoor. Umpire right. Counts 8. Drops the ball down. Habtoor brings it forward. Taps it forward. Habtoor being told to go up forward, and he does. Sends that ball up, out into open space here now. Beresford on the meet. They're both over the top of that one there. Who's first back onto it? And it looks like it is Lacau kicks that one wide, clearing it away for Habtoor out towards the side. Sorry, clearing it away for UAE. Away from Habtoor's attacks here now on the far side. Just straightens himself up. Drives this one up forward, up the field, up the boards it goes here this time. First onto this one here now, the backhand. Oh, and it's going to be picked up here by Beresford. Beresford goes under the deck, the one-time play, and drives that one up forward here now. The boys are hungry, they're at the front door. Mather up onto that one there, trying to feed it up forward for a teammate. Back onto it again is Mather. Next on is going to be left here. Backhand comes in. Didn't get as far as we would have quite liked to have done so onto that one there, but no, it's sent up here by Tolly. Tolly drives that ball up forward. Beresford up on the play. Beresford just yields off out of it. There does Ushur. Beresford looks up towards the goal. Beresford sends this one goal bound. It gets cut out of the play and wide out towards the side. It comes here now. So the ball will be placed on the back line for Habtoor to bring into play. Habtoor under the neck, out there for Tolly, looking to set up these plays, looking to make sure of it. Draws the man, keeps it going forward, drives it up forward here once again. He's got Habtoor drilling up forward, front, going forward here now. Up onto it again. Checks up, looks to come back inside. Gets blocked by Beresford, looks to pick this ball up, looks to take it out towards the side, looks to straighten himself up. Beresford trying to get in contention. He slipped his man onto this one here now, coming forward once again, going goalward bound. Goalward bound it is, trying to feed his way through the traffic, does so. Through the traffic he comes, he leaves it, oh, and it just goes wide. So once more, Beresford on his own back line to bring the ball into play, in possession. UAE brings it forward. goes with the driving shot this time, cuts this one out into open play, looking up there for who you think it is. Can't quite see in the slides, as I said, it's clearer on the screens if you're watching on Polo line than it is actually on this. Coming up onto it now, but looking to try and get onto the line. We get a whistle on the play. Oh, we can see on the replay here from the drone, he cut it out wide, and as he's coming onto it, he checks up, leaves it, tries to come back onto it, and we get a whistle. So once more, we have a penalty here in favour of Habtoor. Players probably getting a little bit tired. Players called. Habtoor quickly changing opponents. From the spot, Auriche brings it in here now. Weighted pass, up there for Yeshoa. Yeshoa, up on the boards. Yeshoa, once more. Oh, he's over the top of that one there, but he's got time to recover. Does so. Beresford in there, blocking, drives it up forward, feeds this up into the danger zone. Up in the danger zone it is. Who's going to service with this one up here now? Mather comes in with the backhand, clears it away. And we get a whistle on that play. Auriche is coming in to meet Beresford. The two number 4s come together and we get a whistle on the play. Good backhand there by Mather. Beresford up onto it. Auriche looking for something out of that one there, but I think the umpires have decided it's going to go in favour of UAE from the halfway line. How's Tommy Beresford feeling here now? Let us see. Ball dropped down on the 5B. All may change is the call. All may change. So the players scurry off, leaving the field. Tommy, I'm sure, going to try and find his most comfortable penalty pony. Will he go long? I'm pretty sure he will. If I was a betting man, I'd be putting my money on it. And what a way to finish it would be. Habtoor looking for this not to happen. Habtoor had just quickly changed before, so he's just still left on the field. Kim changing. Juan changing. Tolly changing. Beresford changing. 10-10's the score. Auriche coming back on as well. Players call. Beresford up on the play here now. Goes for that practice swing. He might sucker us all and go short, but the boys are going forward. He's going for the big one here. Beresford drills that one up forward. It looks like it's going left, and to the left it goes. It's got the legs on it and beats them all out over the back line. So the ball falls back into the possession of Habtoor Wolves. On their back line for Juan Auriche to try and muster up some magic here with his team. UAE looking to thwart their attack, looking to stop them. Sends out here now, out into space, loses momentum. Tolly picks it up. Tolly looks to go. Oh, he gets that stolen by Beresford. Beresford on the meat. Beresford puts it away and seals the deal there for the UAE with the final score 11 goals to 10. And we can see on the replay here, the ball comes up, and just as Tolly was trying to lost his momentum, with the ball just not quite getting to him, Beresford capitalising on that and on the meat, takes it and stick and balls it all the way home. UAE running out the winners, 11 goals to 10 over the Habtoor Wolves. So, ladies and gentlemen, the two teams congratulate each other. Our finals on Saturday have been confirmed. It will be Gantut versus UAE for the main final, and the subsidiary final being fought out there between the Wolves and Abu Dhabi. So two teams leaving the field, All four teams today worked exceptionally hard indeed. Both teams having gone to overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we'll go to a few stats in a moment. And there it is with a beautiful view in the background of this floodlit field here. Field number 2 at Gantoot. There we have it. Field goals. 4 goals to the UAE out of their 11. 7 from their 10 by Wolves. Throw-ins. Wolves certainly dominating those. 12-9. Fouls. Pretty even Stevens. UAE were much stronger on the fouls in the first half. Or weaker, should we say. They were fouling more. But due to tiredness and fatigue, possibly 12 to Wolves, 11 to UAE. Penalties, 6 from 7 from the UAE, 3 from 3 for Wolves. Very good accuracy, very good control there by Juan Jauretche. Just weren't given the opportunities close enough up. 1 safety, which was converted by the UAE, and 1 yellow card there. Although given to Tommy, I think it was a manager's card given to the captain. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we close up here at Gantoot for the evening, you see a few highlights of the match. One there by Juan Jauretche coming through. Beautiful goal by Juan Jauretche. Again, coming through here, we've got Tolly on the move here, this time going forward up towards goal. Going to have to find his way through the traffic, does. Beautiful play there. Clearing Beresford out the way, opening up the window, allowing Tolly the freedom to go through. This time, lovely little stealing play there by Kian. Got hooked off out of it, but Tolly on his near side just flipped that one through the goals. And just work. Oh, there's a cracking goal there. Under pressure by Jauretche. There, you putting that one away. Cracking goal there for the UAE. And here we go here one more time. We have another one here with just left the ball there. Beautifully did Jauretche for Tolly. Tolly feeling confident. Not exactly a direct, easy, straight shot, but under the neck he went with that one there and plumb through the middle of the goals. And this one here, up, that was Habtoor coming out the line out. Cracking goal by him. Just when it was needed as well. And once more we go here. Juan Jauretche. His man there with him just flicked that one back through. Beautifully timed flick there by Juan Jauretche. And then here we have one more here. And the final goal, Beresford coming on the meet, stealing that play, picking his pocket and putting that one away through. And a bit of a joust at the end there with his mallet. Happy as sealing the deal there was Tommy Beresford to take the win for the UAE and find a place in the finals on Saturday against Gantoot. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Polo Line and myself, Adam Snowden, we look forward to seeing you here on Saturday for our main finals. It'll be a spectacular day with many displays. We've got aerial displays. It's going to be a fantastic day to watch. So come and join us here at Gantoot Racing and Polo Club if you're in the UAE. There's an after party afterwards with a DJ and everything, so it's a really good day indeed. It's full of things and events for kids, for grown-ups, and going long into the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, good night.